Arjuna also asked the same question. Chanchalam himana Krishna pramadi valabhadram. Oh Lord, I see the mind is so chanchalam, all the time on the move. I don't know how to handle with it. It seems to bother me, seems to, kama esha krodha, sort of, I get angry. I don't know how to control their speed and all that stuff. The thoughts are very, very troublesome. Everybody blames the thought, naturally. And people ask the question, why does it seem that the thoughts trouble you? That is because you don't understand that you are troubling the thoughts. Thoughts are not troubling you. You are troubling the thought. It is like you are telling, the car is taking me this way, that way. The car is not taking you this way, that way. You don't know how to control the car. It looks like this, whenever I eat this chocolate, the stomach is upset. You don't know where to stop. If you know how to eat, how much to eat, no food is a problem for you. If you know how to drive a car, the car doesn't create a problem for you, unless it's very old. That's a different type of question. If the car is going on top speed, the car is going in a speed, or you are taking the car in a speed. So for the speeding, the car doesn't get a ticket, you get the ticket. Exactly the same way. When you are speeding with your thoughts, if the thoughts are going in such speed, no, you are pushing them. I want it, I don't want this thought. Thoughts are coming. The thoughts do not target you. Understand? As when objects are there, objects do not target you. See, there's a beautiful flower. This flower, did it ask me, Swamiji, please touch me? He didn't ask me to touch me. Now I said, I want to take it. Now one of you also wants that flower. Now I want to take, you want to take. Now we both fight. Did the flower cause the fight? I want the land, you want the land. I want the gold, you want the gold. What is this? Objects do not cause the fight. People fight over land. Land does not cause the fight. Land doesn't join the fight. Exactly same with the truth. Name it God, name it truth, name it yourself. A person asked a question, how come so many people are talking different types of gods? Why there is so much of conflict? A person very nicely says, have you seen dogs fighting over the bone? Yes, 4 dogs fighting over the bone. Have you seen bone joining the fight? The bone never joins the fight. People fight over land. Have you seen the land joining the fight? I thought creates all the fights in the head. What is the truth? I want to understand the truth. I want to know myself. Have you seen the self joining the fight? Fantastic. Consciousness doesn't join the fight. That is yourself. So what happens is this I thought, which drags everything towards itself. I see, it says I see. Ears hear, it says I hear. I can't hear, I don't hear. All this stuff. That is the one. Same way, a thought is coming up. I think I have a disease. Imagine, hypochondriac. No fever, no disease. But he thinks he has some little pain, heart attack. Little growth, cancer. The eyes, his thought is not coming to persecute him. He gets persecuted by the thought. Because one day, Mullah was lying down in his house. In the summer time, he was sleeping outside in the courtyard. His wife was sleeping inside the house. In the middle of the night, there was a sound. The wife gets up, comes out, and he sees Mullah is sitting on the bed, and he said, what happened? I heard a noise. No, nothing happened. He said, what? Nothing happened. I heard the noise, there was a sound. That's why I came out. He said, look, the shirt, you see my long shirt I am putting on? Yes, that fell down. Mullah's wife said, okay, I know, you think I am stupid. Yes, I am stupid. But I am not that stupid to believe that your shirt falling down and it produced a big noise. I was inside it. The shirt doesn't produce a noise. If you are inside, the noise comes. A thought does not create problem unless you are inside it. Riches have no problem. I am rich brings you arrogance. Poverty is no problem. Simple innocence. I am poor brings you helplessness. Or if you are a religious man, I am a poor man. I live with austerity. So poverty becomes a glory for him. Somebody glorifies if he considers himself a religious person or something like that. Austere, religious, the holy. For another person, poverty is a suffering, is a pain. So it all depends on you. So the thoughts are not a problem. You must learn how to handle a thought. When the car is giving you problem, fix the car. When a thought is giving a problem, listen carefully. If the thought is giving a problem, don't fix the thought, fix the person. Because when you are driving the car can go wrong, car can go old, different parts will be dilapidated, that can happen. But the driver is drunk. Are you getting that? If the car is brand new, it's the driver who is drunk. The car is not drunk. When the car is going this way, that way, you don't say car is drunk. It's the driver is drunk. So the driver must know how to drive. You cannot blame the car. Thoughts are always brand new. Even when it's built up also, they are brand new. Because every avatar is incarnation of every thought. Now it's just a thought, knowledge. Now you converted it to desire. You converted it to anger, hatred, jealousy. So many different ways you are doing it. So if you are inside the thought, you create the problem. Like, I'll give an example, with that I shall finish. Just think of it. A thought is not an emotion. A thought is not a desire. Like a brick is not a house. Brick by brick you build a house. Brick by brick you build a wall. Then you build a house. A thought is not an emotion. Thought by thought you create emotion, desire, anger, hatred. So who is architect? I am architect. So the thoughts are troubling you, or you are troubling the thought? You are adding it up. You are speeding it up. So when you are happy with yourself, who I am, myself, the awareness, what I have, thoughts, learn to use it for whatever. You learn to use the car, driving is a joy. You don't know how to drive the car, life is a problem. So keep two things in order. Keep the car in a good condition, keep the driver also wonderful, safe. Your body is a vehicle, your mind is a vehicle. Keep them in good shape. To keep the body in good shape, eat well, sensibly, do exercise, do any type of exercise, keep the body fit. To keep your mind well, have the thought. There is no good mind, have thoughts, but learn how to use the thought. Because there is nothing called a good thought, bad thought. As mean there is nothing called object. Water is good or bad? Depends how you use it. Money is good or bad? Depends how you use it. Thought is good or bad? Depends how you use it. So when you see that, who you are, thereafter every thought, every object, every action becomes beautiful. So thoughts do not trouble you. Thoughts cannot trouble you. You be happy, you be yourself, everything is beautiful. Every thought is a blessing, every action is a blessing. You don't know yourself, every thought is a persecution, every object is a disaster, because you make it a disaster. Okay? So do not ever think that the thoughts trouble you. No. You trouble the thoughts. Money doesn't take you to the pub. You take the money to the pub. The legs do not take you to temple. You take the leg to the temple. So it depends on you. Where you go, what you do, what you see, what you hear. And the seeing, hearing, touching, tasting, there are different types of actions. Who you are is pure consciousness. The thoughts are beautiful. But what you are, thoughts are used, no problem. The thoughts can be used but at no time the thoughts ever target you. Thoughts are innocent. As even the picture is innocent, object is innocent, thoughts are also very innocent, because thoughts are picture of the object. The thoughts are the picture of the object. Since the object is innocent, the thoughts are all innocent. In object, there is no desire. If thoughts there is desire, you are creating it. Not that the object is creating it. Object is not prompting a desire, you are creating it. So, shall you say, thoughts creating problem for you, or you are creating problem with the thought? Shall you say the objects are creating problem for you, or you are creating the problem not knowing how to use the object? So, be yourself. Okay? Nice, thank you.